another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week in Destiny, we are having a Wednesday twit. That's because the USA celebrates Thanksgiving tomorrow, and we want to give everyone, including the community team, some extra time to rest before Renegades launches next week. Yes, December the 2nd is next Tuesday. Time flies when you are a light bearer. Have you watched our latest Renegades Vidoc and trailer preview of the new artifact? Oh, that's today. That's right. New armor and weapons coming with Renegades. Check the new seasonal armor sets. All that's coming with Renegades. Bungie store has some Black Friday deals. New open access week in Renegades. All right, so the new trailer, new Vidoc. If you've not watched our latest Vidoc, which covers a lot of what's coming with Renegades coming next week, we'll go watch it. It's just below, and we talk about Vex doing crimes, Rogue Guardians, and of course, how we're going to fight the next big bad with the new and amazing blasters. We did a breakdown of that, guys, and just to let everybody know, we did get to play some of Renegades, and we'll have some content rolling out over the next few days, going over some of the things that you will be acquiring in the next expansion if you want to take a look at some of the loot. So on top of this fantastic Vidoc with many wonderful people in it, we also have a launch trailer for Renegades. Check it below. Equilibrium Dungeon Race and Twitch Drop. Evan and CB Gray will be hosting Dungeon Zone live from Bungie HQ on December the 13th. The pre-show kicks off at 6 a.m. Pacific and features interviews with Bungie developers, previous Dungeon Race winners, and more. For watching the official Dungeon Zone broadcast on Twitch for 1 hour, you will earn the Paranoia pink emblem as a Twitch drop. Now, the official Dungeon Race will begin at 10 a.m. Pacific globally, daring players to conquer Renegade's unique challenge for the chance to be crowned world's first to celebrate the new format of Dungeons and the first official Dungeon Zone broadcast from Bungie HQ. We've got a shiny new reward. The first fire team to conquer Equilibrium will receive these custom trophies as a testament to their achievements. Oh, look at that. What does it mean? What is this? The hell is this? Like ore? What is that? Is that an Ingram? The registration form introduced in our previous tweet under the Dungeon Race rules section is mandatory for all teams competing in the race for world's first. Make sure to fill out the form before December the 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific to be eligible for the title of world's first. All right, now check the Renegades Artifact. It's that time of the year again, the week before a new expansion drops. There's no better time to show you the artifact that will shake the meta for the next few months. So without further ado, here is the Sandbox team to talk about the encrypted data disk. What's up, gamer? Sandbox team here. Following a daring heist on our new Cabal foes, data on our enemies isn't the only thing stored on the encrypted data disk. Okay, all right. Some swords. Good sword ones, okay. Looks to be a little Void inspired, I think. The Renegades Artifact will provide some potent boosts for Guardian's Kinetic Arc and Void toolkits, while also focusing on making your weapons the most dependable tools. Remember, these weapons are your life. Try not to lose them. The pair with Guardian's new Praxic Blade comes a trio of sword mods emphasizing unique strike combos to gain potent payouts such as increased damage, unstoppable capabilities, or a whirlwind of blades surrounding the user. These mods also play well with the Void options on offer, emphasizing weakening applications via melee and sword hits and permeating that across large groups via the new Void Infestation Column 5 mod. We've also focused more heavily on Kinetic as a focus element, with its mod support emphasizing Kinetic as hard-hitting ammo focus lead. Okay, Kinetic Synthesis sees the return of a gray brick many players will have not seen drop in a long time. This helps supplement the ammo economy on Kinetics and pairs well with the new Kinetic Heavy Sniper. Kinetic's powers culminates in Column 5 Kinetic Rupture, creating weak points that explode then when struck with enough force. All right, let's go through these artifact mods real quick. I'm gonna zoom out. Hold on. We're gonna hit these by columns. So anti-barrier hand cannon, anti-barrier sniper, overload pulse rifles, overload submachine gun, unstoppable bow. Okay. All right, second column. Impact Shock Gravity. Grants access to the helmet mods, Kinetic Void Siphon and Kinetic Arc Siphon. These mods combines two, so just the combo of the two there. Gravatic Voltaic Charge. While you have an Arc or Void super equipped, increase the maximum number of stacks of armor charge you can carry by 1. Expert Handling. Weapon Final Blows grant a stacking bonus to stability, which resets on weapon reload or stow. Swords gain guard resistance. Interesting. I wonder how much. Fastest Draw. If the first shot shortly after reloading or readying your weapon is a precision hit, gain flinch resistance. And then Elemental Siphon, rapid final blows with a kinetic weapon or a weapon matching your equipped super creates an elemental pickup that matches your equipped super. That's a good one. All right, third column. Press the advantage. Breaking a combatant's shield grants increased weapon stability, handling and reload speed. Swords gain increased guard resistance. Kinetic synthesis. Sustained kinetic weapon damage and rapid final blows have a chance to generate a unique ammo brick. Collecting this brick will grant ammo to equipped kinetic damage weapons and grant special and heavy ammo progress. That was the ammo brick they just brought up a second ago. Reload at range. Precision hits with bows and sniper rifles grants a stacking bonus to the reload speed. Oh, that's going to be so nice for bows especially. And for the new sniper rifle too. Repose. Shortly after guarding with a sword, your light and heavy attacks stun unshielded combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. Nice. Power from pain. Rapid final blows against weakened combatants grant you devour. It's a free devour essentially. All right, fourth column. Dielectric. This is an old one. Defeating arc debuff targets grants bolt charge. Rapidly defeating arc debuff targets spawns an orb of power and heals a small portion of health. Very nice. This was such a good one back in Heresy. So good back in Heresy. Armor Smith. Breaking a combatant's shield temporarily grants you damage resistance and increased melee damage. Counter energy. When you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion, you gain energy for your least charged ability. Combination Argent Blade. Briefly pause after executing a light attack, then follow it up with a light or heavy attack to empower your sword for a short time, granting it bonus damage and charge rate. So briefly pausing and then doing it within empower. Interesting. All right, Singularity Blade. While you have a Void Elemental buff, melee and sword hits weaken targets, while melee and sword final blows create a weakening burst. That new Hunter Exotic, by the way, phenomenal with this. Phenomenal with this. You imagine you running around with a buff at all times, or an overshield at all times. Oh, it's going to be great with the lightsaber. Yeah, you can see right now, guys, like there's so much here built for the lightsaber. Okay, column 5, elemental orbs. Arc weapon final blows have a chance to spawn an arc elemental orb. Arc orbs can be thrown or shot to create arc explosions that jolts targets that it damages. Kinetic rupture. Kinetic weapon damage against a powerful combatant has a chance to create a kinetic rupture. Targeting this rupture causes a damaging explosion that staggers combatants strong against unstoppable champions. Sniper's Meditation. This is an old one. Sniper rifle hits grant stacking sniper rifle damage, stability, and reload bonuses for a short time. Heavy ammo sniper rifle hits counts as more than one hit. Playing into the new sniper. Sword Storm combo. Performing 3 sword line attacks followed by a heavy attack summons penumbral blades that surround you to damage and disorient combatants. Sword final blows extends the duration of these penumbral blades. So you remember the attack that they were doing yesterday? They would do the 3 light attacks and then the heavy attack. And then they had like that mega bonk AoE sword slashing thing happening around them. That's that. And then Void Infestation. Defeating a weakened target spawns a tracker projectile that weakens other targets. Do you see the synergy here, guys? From power of the from pain, Void Infestation, Singularity Blade, Sword Storm combo, Repose. That's just a lot of synergies here, man. I think if you like swords, or if you like using a lightsaber, I promise you, you will. This does very, very good. And like, I don't even think just the, I need to get Heart Shadow's exotic catalyst. And I'm so glad you brought that up because we need it. I actually do not have the catalyst. As crazy as that sounds. Do you need strongholds? I don't know if our review for the lightsaber is out yet, but with strongholds, you can block forever. And you can always just aim. You can aim at the targets that you're blocking at. And so you're constantly deflecting and you pretty much can't die. The Praxic Blade is one of the strongest weapons I've ever played with, but with these artifact mods, it's straight juiced, dude. It is juiced. And the beautiful thing is its ability to dip into subclass verbs. Artifact mods, some strong ones for sure, but definitely something that's gonna like push you to specific play styles that you may not like. Like if you don't like swords, maybe, you know, lean into kinetic weapons, maybe some other void options. I'm definitely going to be playing with the lightsaber, the Praxic Blade, as soon as I get it. But I think Heart Shadow is also going to be really good with these two. And I think that even though I talk about strongholds being really great for the Praxic Blade, I'm telling you, man, that new Hunter Exotic, the damage, the flat damage buff that you get from that thing, and you get the overshield for survivability, that thing is going to be so good. All right, so new gear coming in Renegades. During our Renegades developer live stream, we share some of the new weapons and armor sets coming with our latest expansion. So how about we share them again? Start blasting. Blasters are a new type of weapon that rely on a heat-based firing and reload system that replaces traditional magazines. Believe us when we say this, they hit hard, very hard. Don't miss our first ever legendary heavy ammo sniper rifle. They feel good too. I really like the SMG. Praxic Blade. The Praxic Blade is an exotic kinetic sword that uses special ammo. Its blade reflects enemy projectiles, and you can throw it at enemies for a ton of damage. And of course, it's a sword. So you use it to strike enemies at close quarters. You'll get your own Praxic Blade during the Renegades campaign, and it's very customizable. It's one of the most customizable... It is the most customizable exotic Bungie's ever done. There is so many things you could do to this thing. At your service, we really appreciate Lizaku's help in the past, and it seems we are getting more when Renegades launches. Service of Lizaku is one of the new exotics coming with Renegades. It's a machine gun that takes inspiration in the Hive Brood Weavers, and it creates nest of threadlings that you could shoot to spawn more and control an area. So I tried to get as much gameplay as I could of all the weapons while we were playing Renegades, but the second day, the exotic catalysts were actually unlocked on this weapon and the crossbow, but it required like 500 kills for each. So I spent while everybody was properly testing their weapons, which they should be, I went and fucking farmed as many kills I get. I got the catalysts unlocked, but we'll be talking about them in more depth. The catalysts, they're interesting on this one especially. What I will say, and I don't think they mentioned the crossbow here. The crossbow is extremely powerful. It is so good. That thing fully charged up does a ton of damage. All right, so new Trials of Osiris reward. Renegades brings an update to the rewards that same 14 will be giving away in Trials of Osiris. For starters, there's a new armor set available called the new Demonic Set. Here's a first look at how Hunters, Warlocks, and Titans look in it. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Why the cheetah print? Why not? All right, so that's a new armor bonus too. The 2-piece, Paroli. Primary ammo weapons gain a bonus to flinch resistance after sliding. And then the 4-piece, Martingale. Your weapons gain a temporary increase to handling and aim down sight speed when an ally is defeated or you revive an ally. Don't know how I feel about the 4, but this right here, depending on the duration, that's a great 2-piece, guys. That's a fantastic 2-piece. All right, now let's talk about weapons. Let's start with the reprised ones. The Immortal, the Strand Lightweight Frame Submachine Gun, Astral Horizon, the Kinetic Aggressive Frame Shotgun, Cataphract, the Strand Adaptive Frame Grenade Launcher. Now for new additions, the Martlet, a new Void Lightweight Frame Pulse Rifle, and Corundum Hammer, a new Strand Adaptive Frame Hand Cannon. It's a very nice hand cannon. Got some very good rolls on them. Now, beyond weapons and armor, we also have some updates on some of the most exclusive items Saint 14 has to offer. He's got a Shader, Benevolence of the Nine, Ghost Shell, Heretic Shell, Erratic Shell, Heretic Shell, a Ship, and a Sparrow. And a new shader, the new shader, Ghost Shell, Ship, and Sparrow will be dropping from the flawless chest. So remember to pick up the correct passage so that you can enter the lighthouse for a chance to earn them. Trials of Osiris will start December the 12th, the week after Renegades launches, and every weekend will have its own featured weapon, starting with Corundum Hammer and followed by the Martlet on December 19th. Be ready. When's the dungeon dropping? Dungeon drops on the what, 13th? All right. So we'll hit Trials on that Friday. Then the next day we'll have Contest Dungeon. That's gonna be pretty packed. I don't know what the level requirements. We're not getting a level cap raise. So I think the dungeon, I think everybody's just gonna be able to jump in. All right, so new armor sets in Renegades, just in case you missed them during our Renegades developer live stream. Here are the 3 armor refreshes we showcased during the broadcast. These new sets will be available in Vanguard Ops, Pinnacle Ops, and Crucible. We are sure you'll love them. Oh my God, sexy. Oh my God. Actually, that's not bad. Yeah. The Donning armor looks pretty good. We also have new Donning armor set to preview along with the new and reprised weapons. Our yearly winter event kicks off on December the 16th. It runs for 3 weeks. Dude, we have so much stuff happening all at once. We're about to have Renegades with all its content. Trials comes back on that Friday after. The dungeon, then the Donning. All that's coming with Renegades. Now we have shared some of our previews for Renegades. How about we go over everything we have revealed so far in case you need a refresher? Oh, yeah. 300 more vault space. Yes. Exotic ornament customization. Some good changes, man. Some good changes. You're going to like the exotic ornament customization. At first, I didn't like it. There's I want people to know that I'm rocking Ursa Furiosa. But dude, being able to take your ornaments, because even the ornaments that Bungie sells would look like shit, for a given exotic. And sometimes you just need to change it. There's no way to make Khepri sexy. All right, some Black Friday Bungie store deals. Oh my God. Looky there, guys. You buy one, you get a free emblem pin. Holy shit, you get Archie. 60% off select merchandise. Hot damn it, brother. Hot damn it. You get an emblem. That's actually a fire looking emblem. Damn. Destiny 2 Open Access Week. To celebrate the launch of Destiny 2 Renegades, we are inviting players to another Open Access Week alongside its release. From December the 2nd until December the 9th, all currently available Destiny 2 expansions, raids, dungeons, and content packs will be available to play at no cost on all supported storefronts: Steam, PlayStation Store, Microsoft Store for Xbox and PC, and Epic Games Store. Open Access Week includes the content of the following products: the Edge of Fate Standard Edition, Destiny 2 Legacy Collection, all currently available dungeons, all currencies, weapon, armors, titles, triumphs, and cosmetics that players earn during this week will be theirs to keep forever. Have fun, make it count, and don't forget to tell your friends. Wow, that's actually huge. I was expecting a lockout. Like, I was expecting you will earn it, and then once that duration was over, paywall. All right, this is the Renegades launch information. Destiny 2 will be brought offline at 7:55 a.m. Is that Pacific? Preload will go up at 8. Destiny 2 will be brought back online at 9. Of the update 9.5.0 will be available on all platforms and regions. And 11 a.m., Destiny 2 maintenance is scheduled to be completed. Preload for update 9.5.0 will be available prior to the game's release. Below are preload timelines and instructions based on platform. Now, for PlayStation, beginning on December 2nd, 2025, users can start preload downloading update 9.5.0. Oh, okay, you navigated Destiny 2. Okay, these are all y'all's options. Good. Steam is very simple and straightforward. Oh, storage requirements. Oh, chunky. A lot of known issues that we're not going to go through. And that's it. That is the last tweet before Renegades is coming to an end. Only a few more days until you experience what's next for Destiny 2 and get your hands on the blasters and your very own Praxic blade. We hope you are excited as we are, and that you have a great time discovering everything our latest expansion has to offer. There are breathtaking places to visit, as many heroes as villains to meet, and a new Cabal Imperium to take down. If you hear yourself making there's lightsaber noises while playing, don't worry much, you won't be the only one. That's the 2 community team. Yeah. Make the damn noises, Cross. I did. Phew. That's the noise. What's your lightsaber make? I don't know. I play Destiny for the Destiny universe. If I want to play Star Wars, I'd play a Star Wars game. Okay, well, all right. Then when Praxic blade is dropping, don't pick it up. Stand your ground, Guardian. Don't use it. Delete that bitch right there on site.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.